Hey guys, Agent 4 here with another aftermath for Saddam Hussein versus Pol Pot episode. I just want to apologize for the lack of videos lately. Specifically the prediction. I did not do a prediction for this episode, mainly because I just was not into this episode. You're not talking about two warriors here, you're talking about two dictators, and no matter what people say, I am still dead set on the idea that these guys are not warriors so much as they are politicians. So, let's get started. Oh wait, sorry. I did agree with some stuff, but for the majority, I think I disagreed, and let's talk about that. Alright, so the RPK versus the RPD. Now, we saw in the tests, and in the stats of the gun, that the RPK, or the RPD, was clearly superior to the RPK. I mean, it has a clip size over twice the size of the RPK, and I think the rate of fire is the same, if not more. So, it's a bit heavier, but who cares, okay? So, I mean, in both the tests, in the assault siege test, I don't know what to call it, it's the one where they use the three weapons, it was a lot better than the RPK, as well as in the car test, it was a lot better than the RPK. Alright, but even though it did get the edge, as far as long range goes, it did not get the edge for overall effectiveness, because at the end, when they show the stats, for overall effectiveness, the RPK had a significantly higher number. So I did not agree with that. The RPD was better, and I think the main reason that they gave more kills to the RPK was because Saddam Hussein and his troops they were better trained apparently, and so I don't know, maybe in the hands of them it did a lot more damage. But still, I think the RPD was a lot better. Alright, also combat knife versus cane knife. Now, I will admit the combat knife is extremely lethal. I just think the cane knife is more lethal. It's longer, it has a bigger blade, it's heavier, and I mean, whereas the combat knife is strictly thrusting, pretty much, the cane knife can slash and thrust pretty effectively, I would imagine. So I think the cane knife should have, maybe it should have been a tie, or, the cane knife should have been closer up on the stats to the combat knife, because the combat knife did overpower it in the end. And also, if you looked at the pistols, I mean, that was the biggest difference. I mean, these two pistols are pretty much the same, just a bigger clip size, and I don't think that should have been a huge factor, the clip size, really. But yeah, there's a huge difference there, as far as the percents go. Overall, I also think Pol Pot should have won. Maybe he shouldn't have won, but I think it should have been a lot closer. Alright, I mean, in my mind, Pol Pot had 3 out of the 4 edges in the bag, with the cane knife, the RPD, and the grenade. However, he only got 2 out of the 4, and in the end, he actually only got 1 out of the 4. But, so I don't know, I kind of thought Pol Pot should have won. And the training X Factors, I don't really think the X Factors count for a lot in my mind. I think it's still mainly based around the weapons. So, I mean, it was great that Saddam Hussein got the edge for training, but I think it wouldn't make that big of a difference, and I think that was, in my mind, that was the reason that Saddam Hussein won, which I don't think it should have been the reason he won. Anyways, in conclusion, I was not overall excited about this episode. It didn't wow me, although it was pretty entertaining. I like seeing those 2 big machine guns, and the stick grenade was pretty cool. Yeah. But, however, despite my, non-excitedness for this episode, I am extremely excited for the next episode. You got Lawrence of Arabia versus Teddy Roosevelt. I'm just going to give you guys my overall prediction right now. Lawrence of Arabia for the win. I know, and I'll make a prediction video, don't worry about saying why and stuff. And it'll stay as Lawrence of Arabia unless the weapons drastically change, or they're drastically different in favor of Teddy Roosevelt. And I'm also looking forward to this because I'm still afraid of that American bias thing, and I think that if Teddy Roosevelt wins here, it'll almost prove that it's biased, unless, like I said, the weapons are completely, overmatched for Lawrence of Arabia. I don't think that would be the difference, because Lawrence of Arabia has a significant amount of years over Teddy Roosevelt. I'm not sure, but I think he does. I mean, World War I, that was in the early 20th century. I don't know a lot about Teddy Roosevelt, but I'm looking forward to this episode very much. And also, guys, I recommend checking out the alternate endings thing that's on right after Deadliest Warrior next Wednesday. I kind of want to watch that, actually, see what it would be like if Hitler actually won the war, which could have been interesting. Anyways, yeah, guys, so don't forget to like, rate, subscribe. I'll get back to making more videos, and I'll probably have a special video coming up sometime in the next couple weeks. I'm not going to say what it is because it's a secret. So, that's that, and I'll see you guys later, and bye.